Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to show you what I received in my base Boxycharm and then my Ipsy Glam Bag and my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So I'll go through each of the boxes and show you what I received, and then for some of the skincare items, I'll just kind of do a cutaway so you can see me using them. And then I have a demo portion with some of the makeup items. And then at the end, I'll give you my final thoughts and all that good stuff. So let's talk about Boxycharm first. So the theme, as you probably know, is lucky. And if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I posted the contents of this box and I said I wasn't feeling quite so lucky this month. So I'll go through all of the contents and you can let me know if you think it's a good box or not. The box variation is C21030001-BA for what it's worth. Okay, so we'll talk about the item I selected. So this is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. This is the full size 1.7 fluid ounce. And this retails for $39. So in the demo, I'm actually using a sample that I got through probably Ipsy, I'm guessing. But anyway, yeah, this is the sample that I got through Ipsy or whatever. So I've used this a few times. I finished up my Kate Somerville Delicate, so I've been using this. It's not like my all-time favorite moisturizer for my dry skin, but I think it's a good moisturizer. This has magnesium centella asiatica, which I think is the tiger grass ingredient, and turmeric. So I think it's supposed to have anti-inflammatory ingredients. It says it's a soothing, lightweight moisturizer that seals in lasting hydration without clogging pores. It's non-comedogenic and non-acnogenic, making it especially good for sensitive skin. Blended with banana, chia seed, magnesium, turmeric, and cica, it's your recipe for hydrated, healthy-looking skin. So I think this is a good, like, kind of daytime moisturizer for me. I like something a little bit richer at night, I think. It's a very cute little jar, though, and does it have a, yeah, it has a plastic on it. It has a very, very faint banana scent, which I know is a concern for some people, but I don't think it's too strong. I think it's kind of pleasant. So yeah, I think I'll get some good use out of this, and this more than covers the cost of the box. So I think everything else from here on out is, you know, just kind of icing on the cake. Okay, so the next product here is the 111 Skin Celestial Black Diamond Contour Gel. And this is the most expensive item in the box, at least the retail value. It's $140. I think a lot of 111 Skin is kind of overpriced, to be honest. It's a very like gel-like texture. Lately I've been using the Skin Fix triple lipid eye, whatever it's called, and I've been enjoying that. I used this today, and I mean, I don't expect to see any kind of immediate results from it. Really, I just want to make sure that whatever I'm using underneath my eyes is very hydrating. And this says it's a peptide-packed treatment gel specifically developed to focus on deep-set lines and wrinkles due to a loss of elasticity around the eyes and lips. So that's interesting. That can be used around the lips as well. So the first few ingredients, it looks like it's water, glycerin, butylene glycol, grapeseed oil, some other things, aloe vera, sodium hyaluronate, and then there's some peptides, some vitamin E, linoleic acid. It has diamond powder, and then it has perfume at the very bottom. And this is made in China, I guess. The Glow Recipe is made in the USA. So yeah, this doesn't add a lot of value to the box for me. I mean, if it's not doing any damage to my skin, then I might try to use it up as an extra like hydrating step in my skincare routine, but I'm not too excited about it. The next one is from Maven Beauty, and this is the Maven Rose Water Setting Spray. It says, set your intentions and your makeup with this aura-lifting, antioxidant-packed rose water setting spray. Mist all over your finished look to lock it down and prevent smudging for up to 16 hours. And this has an MSRP of $22. This is made, oh, it looks like it's a Fashion Nova brand, which doesn't surprise me. It says it's made in the US. So I'll probably pass this along. I don't go for setting sprays typically that are made to like set your makeup and make it last forever, just because I have dry skin. It's not really my typical concern. And this has denatured alcohol as the second ingredient, so I'm just not a huge fan of that. And the bottle is also very kind of jarring. Like if you needed to wake up in the morning, I mean, it has the color and like you could spray your face, I guess, but yeah, not super impressed with that. The next product is this Cab Cosmetics Hydrating Lip Oil. It says, say goodbye to dry and thirsty and hello to juicy, hydrated lips. Your lips will love this non-sticky, instant burst of hydration that comes in 6 different tints. Swipe this formula on for comfortable, juicy lips all day long. And this is in the color Rum Punch. So this has an MSRP of $20. And it's interesting to me that they marketed this as a lip oil. I mean, to me, it seems more like a very kind of thin, non-sticky gloss. So it doesn't have a super strong scent, if any. I mean, it has a very light tint. I was actually expecting it to be clear when it was called a lip oil. So I don't mind this. The packaging is a bit chunky, I guess. And it has a very interesting kind of doe foot where it has like a bit of a well in the middle of it. So I don't hate it. I have plenty of lip balms floating around, so it's not like I was in dire need of a product like this, but I think it's something I can get use out of. And then the last product here is the Lavish Wet Brush Cleaning System. This has an MSRP of $15. And it says it's a convenient brush cleaning system to quickly and easily remove makeup residue from cosmetic brushes. A textured silicone pad stores nicely inside the container. So it's interesting that this is like a tin. The Beauty Blender one that this is, I think, meant to kind of imitate is in like a plastic little pot like this, but with like a screw-off lid. The soap itself is wrapped, so I suppose you could reuse this tin for something else if you wanted. So obviously I haven't used this yet. It's very interesting to me though, and I like a product similar to it, so there's hope. It was also interesting, the little silicone pad actually detaches from the lid, and it just has one of those little like suction type things on it. So I guess you could stick this to like your bathroom counter if you wanted to do that. I don't think it's a bad product. Again, it's not something I was like in dire need of, and I have no idea how well this performs, but hopefully I'll be able to get some good use out of it. So for this one, let's see. I think there's one product I selected that I will probably most definitely use, and then 3 that I think I will probably be able to get some use out of, hopefully, assuming the soap performs decently. And then there's really only one dud for me, and that is the setting spray, just because I don't really use a product like that and I don't care for the ingredients. All right, so let's talk about Ipsy. So this is the bag of the like base glam bag, and I think they chose this design for like Women's History Month. They didn't do anything special like this for last year's March bag. I went back and checked. I like the idea behind it, but I'm not sure that I love the design, like aesthetically, but you know, I've seen worse Ipsy bags, I think, so it's not bad. On the inside, it says confidence comes from within. It's like printed on the inside of the bag, so that's kind of a nice touch. Okay, so let's talk about the one product that I chose first, and that is the Way Leave-In Conditioner. This is 25 ml, And I think you can buy the travel size. This is like the deluxe sample size. The travel size of this product, I think, is like $12 maybe, if I remember correctly, and that's 45 mil. So if you wanted to do the math and calculate what this is worth, you can do that. But I do use the full size of this product, as you can see here. So I was definitely happy to, I guess, pick up another travel size of a product that I do like to use. In fact, I'm just about done with one bottle. It's not really spraying right, so I'm waiting until I use enough of this one that I can like fill that into this. So anyway, yeah, I'm a huge fan of that product. It's all I used in my hair today. Sometimes I go in with another kind of like cream, styling cream type product, but I just used this. You'll be able to kind of see me apply it. And I also used the Way Thick shampoo, I think it is, and a little bit of the thick conditioner, but I was mostly out, so I kind of mixed in some other things I had going. But I really do like their thick shampoo. I like their body scrub. I mean, they make a lot of great products, so I was happy to see that. The next product here is this little Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek product in the shade Work. And there should be a card here somewhere. So they just say for the Way leave-in conditioner that the full size of the product, which is 140 mil, is $26. Jen Atkin, by the way, is the hairstylist behind this, or the creator, founder, whatever, of this line. I think she's Chrissy Teigen's hairstylist, maybe. So what they say about it is, celeb hair guru Jen Atkin created this buzzy hair care line we can't get enough of. Whether you have coarse curls or stick straight strands, this leave-in conditioner will detangle, minimize frizz and flyaways, and nourish every strand with amino acids, panthenol, and vitamin E. Okay, so I guess for the rest of it, well, I already started talking about this Milk product, so we'll just go there. They say that your makeup kit is not complete without this 2-in-1 cream stick. The Dusty Rose shade can be used to give your cheeks a pretty flush and your lips a gorgeous tint. Plus, it's infused with moisturizing mango butter, peach nectar extract, and avocado oils to plump and smooth. And they say the full size of this product is 1 ounce and it's $28. So this is about 1/5 the size of the full size. So, you know, I think between this and the Way conditioner, we're pretty much at the value of the bag. So that is what I am wearing on my cheeks. It's not what I have on my lips, but it is what I have on my cheeks. So the next product is the Color Club nail polish in Gemini Vegetarians. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. It says, fact, pink nail polish is perfect any time of year, and this creamy, high pigmented polish is our new go-to. It's a perfect transition shade from winter's deeper hues into spring. And it's not just pretty, it's cruelty-free too. A win for you and your furry friends. And this is full size and it has a value of $8.50. So it's very pink. I might pass this along, like maybe if I were a Gemini I would feel differently, or a vegetarian for that matter. So I have nothing against Color Club. I'm not sure how their like lighter opaque polishes like this perform. It's been a while since I've tried them, but it's not a bad addition to the bag. It's just probably not something I'm gonna get much use out of. All right, so there's 2 more products in here. The next one is the Sophia and Maybell Wet Glow in Frostbite. And it says, give your skin a next level glow with this shimmery pearl colored highlighter. It has a one-of-a-kind and so satisfying jelly texture that applies wet and then dries down to a long-wearing matte-like finish. And it says it can be worn alone, over makeup, or mixed into foundation. I don't know how you would mix this into foundation, but you know, whatever. And this is full size and it has an MSRP of $18. So I thought this was a powder highlighter. This is made in China, by the way. The Milk product is made in the US. I don't know how many of you out there care, but I just thought I would mention it. So this is really just like a cream highlighter. I'm wearing it today. That's what it looks like kind of swatched on my hand. So I think it's pretty. I mean, it's probably not something I ever would have picked up. I'm not very familiar with the brand or anything, but I think it's a pretty shade and I think it's light enough for me, so that's kind of a victory in itself. Let's swatch the Milk blush next to it. All right, and then lastly, there is the Element Beauty Eyeshadow Duo in Lilac Skies and Breeze. And it says, pro quality, ultra wearable, highly pigmented, and easy to blend. There's honestly nothing not to love about this duo of soft, shimmery pink and iridescent lavender eyeshadow shades. Wear them alone or layer them together to create an array of stunning eye looks. And they have a tip. It says, want more color payoff? Pack these shadows onto your lids using your fingers. So I'm wearing these shades as well. I kind of started off with the pinkier shade and then topped it with some of the like lilac shade, kind of, I guess, in the center. They don't have a lot of kind of color payoff. I think like anything kind of shimmery looks good when it's swatched, but I don't know. I probably will pass that along because you'll see in the demo, I'm just not like super impressed with how it turned out. So, but anyway, not too bad for the Ipsy Glam Bag. All right, so let's talk about the Glam Bag Plus. So same general concept in terms of the bag design. I think I might prefer the kind of tiled version of it just because it's a little less in your face. I don't know. Has this drawstring, and this one also says confidence comes from within on the inside. And this one, they choose 2 products and then I chose the remaining 3. And to recap, the Boxycharm that I showed you first, I think is $25 a month. The Ipsy Glam Bag is $12, and then this Glam Bag Plus is $25. So the Boxycharm and the Glam Bag Plus are the same cost, and I think both the Boxycharm and the Glam Bag Plus, you're supposed to get full-size items. The Glam Bag is usually a mix of some lower cost full-size items with some deluxe items. Okay, so this is the first item. And this is the Gold Faden MD Radical Difference Advanced Antioxidant Serum. This is 1 fluid ounce and it comes in a little pump. So this says it's a firming and rejuvenating serum that works to improve skin imperfections, illuminate dull skin, reduce the appearance of redness, and leave skin glowing and vibrant. So it has antioxidant powers of organic red tea and cherry extract to offer a protective barrier that works to improve skin imperfections, reduce the appearance of redness, and rejuvenate the skin. Hyaluronic acid works to maintain natural moisture retention. And it says it's oil and fragrance free. So the ingredients, they start off with water, hyaluronic acid, red tea extract, lactobacillus / acerola cherry ferment, some kind of zinc ferment, magnesium ferment, iron ferment, lots of ferments. So it's interesting. I didn't know anything really about this product or this brand. But this is, I think, the most expensive product that they sent me. It's $80 for this full size. I mean, the claims are definitely things that I'm interested in, like protection, nourishment, hydration, keeping your complexion plump, smooth, and bright. And it says it's great for sensitive skin as well. So yeah, I might give this a shot. I'm just about done with the current serum that I'm using, actually. I feel like we're almost getting to the point, the time of year, where I'm like thinking about switching up my skincare routine. I mean, I've hardly spent any time outside, so I'm not sure how much it really matters. Okay, so that is the texture, or the color and texture. it kind of has a slight pink tint to it and doesn't really smell like anything. I know the pharmacy has some products that use that cherry ingredient. So it's pretty thin in texture and I feel like it's already kind of absorbed into my hand. So I'll definitely try this out. I haven't applied it to my face yet, but I'm curious about it. The next product I have is the Pixi Phenomenal Gel. This one retails for $24. This is also full size. And it says it's a moisturizer that's meant to balance your skin's pH levels while moisturizing, soothing, and toning your complexion. It says it has a refreshing gel formula that's packed with a blend of aloe vera, horse chestnut, and ginseng. So typically I don't go for gel type moisturizers. Okay, so I'll just, ooh, okay. So it's opaque, but it definitely is kind of more lightweight. Again, I don't think it smells like anything. So we'll see. Maybe I'll kind of use this as like a supplemental moisturizer. Again, it's not something that I would probably use at night. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like anything. Yeah, so it has horse chestnut, aloe vera, and citric acid. So we'll see. It was interesting that Ipsy chose 2 skincare items for me, and Boxycharm also basically chose a lot of skincare items for me. So the next skincare item I actually selected, and that is, did I already take it out? No. The Mighty Patch. These are the like colloid little patches that you put to kind of draw out a whitehead. Its retail value is $17.99 for 39 patches. Yeah, it says it's clear, matte, and seamlessly tapered so that it's virtually undetectable on your face. It helps heal and hide whiteheads. So not the most exciting product, but it's something that can come in handy from time to time. And I think if you were to go to Hero Cosmetics, which is the brand behind this, you can use the code Ipsy20 to receive a 20% discount on your order. So it's always nice when they provide you with a discount. Okay, so next up we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel in Taupe, which is right here. Again, I am wearing this. And this retails for $20. It says it's made with an ultra-precise cone-shaped brush and a waterproof formula. A few swipes of the gel adds volume, definition, structure, and a natural-looking tint to brow hairs that last for a full 12 hours. It's cruelty-free and paraben-free, and that's basically all there is to it. It does have a slightly larger wand than the Benefit Gimme Brow that I have been using, but I like it. I think the Benefit Gimme Brow can end up being a little chunky sometimes, and this had a nice kind of smooth texture to it. So yeah, so I'm excited about this, and I do plan on using it going forward. So I was happy to have that as an option. And then the last item I chose was the Haus Laboratories Sparkle Lipstick in the shade Burlesque, and that is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This has a retail value of $20, and again, you can use the code Ipsy20 to receive a 20% discount on your order at Haus Laboratories. So this says a universally flattering red shade, creamy texture, and grit-free glitter. Yep, a star is born, haha, with this lipstick. The haha was my editorialization. Every swipe of the long-wearing formula delivers a punch of color and sparkle that'll take your look to the stratosphere. It says it's vegan and cruelty-free. Yeah, so that's basically it. So it seems like very nice quality. I think this is the first Haus Laboratories product I've gotten. It has a nice kind of magnetic closure, nice like ombre silver to black package. Kind of reminds me of NARS. It's definitely an interesting shade. It's wearable to certain events for me. Like it's not green or anything where it would be more difficult to kind of find a reason to wear it. I just think this is very, like I said, like holiday specific or something. So don't mind having it. I just don't know how often it'll get used. All right, and then the last product I have here is actually an add-on. So I got the Complex Culture Good Lighting Highlighter Duo in Lucid and Afterglow. And this retails for $30. I'm not sure how much it was in the add-on store. I didn't bother to look it up. I know it was more than at least 15% off because they also have the code Ipsy15 to receive a 15% discount at Complex Culture. And I've kind of been gradually accumulating Complex Culture items mainly through Ipsy over the last few months because I want to do like a full face of Complex Culture just to kind of demo the entire line of products from them. So I was happy to see this in the add-on store. I really like their aesthetic with the gray and metallic gold. And I think these are cream products, or at least very creamy if they're not actual cream. So there's two different shades of highlighter there, and that is what they look like. So the Ipsy website says, get a naturally glowy, lit from within look with this luxuriously smooth and creamy powder highlighter. There you go. It goes on sheer with a wet shine finish that blends out for a perfect dewy effect. It's infused with ceramides and hydrolyzed silk to keep your skin soft, smooth, and hydrated. And it says about the brand, this collab between beauty pros and a community of women aims to simplify your routine so that you feel twice as confident in half the time, which is a nice message. So anyway, if you are curious about this brand, be on the lookout for my full face now that I've gotten that highlighter in the mail, and I also purchased a few items directly from the Complex Culture website using the Ipsy discount code. So I definitely think I got my money's worth with this box. I mean, I do plan to try out this Gold Faden serum at least, and I like the Anastasia brow gel, and I mean, these will come in handy at some point, I'm sure. So I definitely think I got my money's worth out of this one. So I think that's all I want to say before I completely lose my voice. So I'll go ahead and hop into the demo and then make sure to stay to the end for my final thoughts. All right, so I already used some of the skincare items that I received this month. So I demoed those products as I was talking about them, but I did want to just kind of go through and talk about some of these makeup items. So I have applied, after I guess the last step you saw, the Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid, and then I am trying out the new Clinique Even Better Clinical foundation. So that is what I'm wearing in the shade Breeze, I believe. Yeah, CN02 Breeze. And I also applied the Charlotte Tilbury Corrector, which is right here in the shade 1 Fair. So that is the shade. And I think that's it. So the next step I thought I would apply on camera, and that is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer in the shade 03 Fair. So I already had this item, but it was one of the options for my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so I thought I would go ahead and demo this. I have tried this before, but it wasn't like a new favorite or anything. I don't remember anything especially bad about it. It just didn't kind of make its way into my rotation, I guess. All right, so I tapped in the product with my finger, and now just going over with my beauty blender to make sure it's all nicely blended. It actually looks pretty good as I'm looking at it now. I did reapply that lip oil, by the way, because I ate dinner after I applied my skincare, but before I sat down to film this part. So it's a very I would say it doesn't look crepey, but it's, I think, on the drier side of concealer. So I'm gonna let that hang out for just a little bit to see if I feel like I need to set it. So I think the next product is actually the Anastasia Dip Brow, which is right here. This is in the shade Taupe. Can't remember if I've actually tried this before. I love their clear brow gel. It's one of my favorites, and I've been using it for at least 10 years now, I think. But for a tinted product, I usually use the Benefit Gimme Brow. So I don't have anything in my brows right now. This is a slightly, I guess, longer wand than the Gimme Brow. But it doesn't look like it's clumping up or anything. So here, I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. Here's my spoolie, just to kind of, I guess, brush my brows up so the shape isn't too much of a distraction. So I think the color of this actually works pretty well, and I don't know if this has fibers like the, I think, Benefit Gimme Brow does, but I guess I have enough natural brow hairs that I don't need to build them up too much. If anything, I like to just kind of make sure they're kept in place, and you know, darkening them a little bit I think helps them to stand out. So all right, so far so good with that. Okay, so the next product is eyeshadow. So I think I'm going to use, I guess I'll use this Fenty eye primer. Fenty, by the way, I'm not sure when I'll make this video live, but they are having a sale right now. I think if you're on their email list, they'll send you a code for 30% off. And then I think the sale is open to everyone after that. And you get, I think, 25% off. So if you were looking for any Fenty products, that would be a better discount than the Sephora sale coming up. I purchased the new, what's it called, body sauce. So we'll see how that goes. So I think I'm actually going to play around with my Viseart palette that I guess curated, you could say, from some of their existing palettes. This is a new, like, empty magnetic palette that you can depot anything, really. So I have a video on my channel of me depotting and showing you my collection and everything. And Viseart actually is also having a really great sale. I think they're doing 40% off. It's just a little challenging to film given the size of the palette and not having a mirror in front of me. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, it looks like the top left shade of the Midsummer palette on my Inglot 28 PO. And I like to kind of just go over, make sure everything is set, just provide a nice base. And then I'm going to take the MAC 286 brush, and I guess I'll just go into the shade right next to that in the Midsummer, so the second from the left on the top row, and put some in the crease. Just to give a little bit of definition. All right, and then just going one over again into a deeper shade and applying that on the outer corner. All right, I think that concealer is creasing a little bit. I mean, I do have like natural creases underneath my eyes, so generally, you know, there might be a little bit of movement, but if you can just kind of pat it out, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I think that's it for now, actually. So taking this reference number 23 brush, going into that, I guess, second shade again, and just provide a little bit on the bottom. So next up, for the shades that were provided in the palette, this is the Element Beauty Lilac Skies and Breeze eyeshadow duo, and those are the shades. They look kind of very sheer and sparkly. Oh, this is, I was thinking there was a mirror on the inside, but it's just the plastic is a little reflected. I guess I'll go into the peachier one. All right, so I'm going to take my Chikuhodo GSN 9 and actually picked up a good amount, I think. Okay, that's actually covering decently well. I was expecting it to be like a very sheer kind of wash. I mean, I already put that lighter Viseart shade down, so you know, it had a slightly lighter base to go on top of. But I was expecting kind of a very sheer wash, like a very kind of stiff, dry formula, and it seems a little bit creamier than that. Okay, so I usually like to start off with a brush just to kind of see how that applies, and then I'll tap some more on top. I mean, it's definitely not like a super kind of metallic shade. All right, I'm gonna try some of the one next to it, the more kind of lilac. See what this does. This one might have a little bit more sparkle to it. Ooh, a little flaky there. So I think it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be reaching for this very often. I might end up passing that along, but it's always fun to try out new products. Okay, so I guess I will apply some liner and mascara, and then I'll be back for the blush, I think is the next step. Okay, so I went ahead and applied some of the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Amber as a cream contour. This is one of my favorite Fenty products, so I definitely recommend checking this out if you are going to be shopping the sale. And I also used the Fly Liner in the shade, I think it's called Puppy Eyes from Fenty. I'm kind of on the fence about this. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it. It's one of those kind of twist up eyeliners, and it has a very kind of unique triangle shape to the product. So I like that. It's very comfortable to hold. I'm not entirely sure what I think about the formula. Like, if you like a more precise line in this kind of product, I think you would like this. I also used the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I used the Surratt eyelash curlers and the Tarte. I just threw it on the floor to remind me to toss it to take out a fresh one, because especially on this eye, it was just getting a little clumpy. I think this tends to be my problem eye, but I think it's time to say goodbye to that. So I think that was it for the eye products. All right, so next up we have this little Milk Makeup lip and cheek in the shade Work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna apply this on my lips. The good thing about lip products is that it's fairly easy to remove something. If you wanna try out multiple products, you don't have to like worry about the base and everything like that. So this is a very cute little sample. Has a twist off cap, and then there's another little like plastic protector, it looks like. Yeah, Ooh. Okay. So obviously there's multiple ways you can go about it. You can either apply this directly to the cheek, or you can use your fingers and kind of blend out. So I'm just gonna take it on my fingers, I think. This is in the shade Work, if I didn't say that. So that is what it looks like. And then I haven't powdered my cheeks. Looks like this is gonna be a pretty subtle shade. Might have to actually, there you can see it kind of directly applied. So I think that's pretty. I'm curious, when I look at the sheet or whatever that comes with it, because I think this was in my normal Ipsy bag, I'm curious kind of how they describe the pigment level of this product. Because as a kind of buildable color, I'm not mad at it. If they tout this as being more a high pigment blush, then, you know, I'm not sure if I would agree with that. A little fleck of something. So I think that's pretty. It's a very kind of natural color on me. So far so good. It doesn't feel too greasy, but it's not too dry either. All right, so twist the little cap back on. And the highlighter is next. So again, I haven't powdered. This is a powder highlight, but I think since I'm applying it to a more targeted area, kind of on the tops of my cheekbones, I think I might just kind of go in. So this is my Anastasia A23. It's a very stiff product, actually. It doesn't seem like there's a lot picking up, and this is, you know, a stiffer brush. It feels really creamy to the touch. Maybe I should just use my fingers. Okay. So, is this actually a cream product? I mean, the name is Wet Glow. I don't know. I think fingers might be the best way of applying this, though. And I think that is light enough for me. Yeah, this might be a cream. Go figure. I thought it was a powder. I think it's definitely on trend to get this many like cream products. It smells a bit like chemically, I think. Let's see if I can get some on the brow bone. So next up is the lipstick from House Labs. We'll see how this goes with the rest of the makeup. So this is in the shade Burlesque. So I like the kind of gradient silver packaging. It is magnetic. I think it has a kind of light scent to it. This is a very glittery red. Do you see that? It really strikes me as being more of like a holiday lipstick, although it looks like, I don't know if this is because of the shade name. It looks like it may be a sparkle lipstick is the type of formula, but it has like stripes between the glitter and the, I guess, cream. Very interesting. I'm just gonna apply this straight and see what it looks like. So normally I would use a liner with a red lipstick, but it's not bad for just using it straight out of the bullet. I think you can maybe feel a little bit of the glitter, but it's not bad. I don't think it's terrible in terms of getting on my teeth. I don't hate it. In fact, you know, I'd probably break this out for like a holiday party or something. I'm just not sure getting it this time of year. I don't know if everyone got this shade or if there were multiple shades, but I think going into spring, summer, it's maybe just not like the best color. Maybe for 4th of July, but I think it's pretty. It's a very specific type of look. All right, so the only thing left is the setting spray, which coincidentally, I didn't really use any kind of powder, but we'll see how this does. This is the Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. It's a very aggressive orange color. So I don't think it's the finest mist I've ever experienced. I also don't think it has a very kind of strong rose scent. All right, so the package says, roses are said to carry the highest vibrational frequencies of any known natural substance on the planet. Set your intentions and your makeup with our aura-lifting, antioxidant-packed rose water setting spray. Mist all over your finished look to lock it down and prevent smudging for up to 16 hours. It looks like the first few ingredients, it looks like it does have denatured alcohol. There's water, like rose water, dimethicone, PEG. I might be passing this along. I mean, the packaging alone is a little cringe. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got in my Boxycharm Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. As I said, I think at the beginning that I did sign up for the Boxycharm Premium, and for the month of March, I wasn't able to choose, so I'm getting a complete like blind box basically. So I will probably unbox that on the channel. I was able to choose items for April, so be on the lookout for that coming up next month. But I always think it's a little weird, the first box you get with a new subscription, if you don't get to choose, because it's not really an even playing field, if that makes sense. All right, so going through the items I received, I like the Glow Recipe moisturizer. This is what I chose. And this has a $39 value, so that basically pays for the cost of the box alone. The 111 Skin Contour Gel, I think it's too early to say. Like, it seems nice enough. I wouldn't pay $140 for this, so hopefully I'll get some good use out of this, but I'm kind of ambivalent about it. The Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray, I'll probably pass along. I don't typically use setting sprays to make my makeup last, and it looks like this has denatured alcohol as the second ingredient, so I try to do whatever I can to avoid drying out my skin usually. So I'll probably pass that along. The Cab Lip Oil kind of surprised me. It's really more of a lip gloss. It was a nice formula, not too sticky. Yeah, so I don't mind having this. And then the Lavish Wet Brush Cleaning System. Haven't used yet. I'm a big fan of the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, which is kind of a similar concept, so it'll be interesting to see if they kind of replicate that. So on the whole, I mean, I'm happy with this box. It's just basically all skincare, so it's a little less exciting maybe, but you know, skincare is important too. So for my Ipsy bag, I chose the Way leave-in conditioner, and as you saw, I have the full size that I love and use, so always happy to get like a travel size of that. The Color Club nail polish I might pass along. I've had Color Club nail polishes before, but I just don't know if I'll reach for this like bright pink cream color, so I might just pass that along. And then the highlighter, I was actually surprised because I thought it was a powder, and it's actually a cream. So I guess it's a little bit more refreshing than just getting some random powder highlighter, so might play around with that some more. The eyeshadows, I think I'll probably pass along. They just didn't really do anything special for me, so I don't know. They'll probably just gather dust if I keep them. And the Milk cheek product, I like. It's a very subtle look, and let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say if it's supposed to be super pigmented or kind of more natural, but I mean their whole vibe, the whole vibe of Milk makeup is kind of more on the natural side, so happy to be able to try this out. So far it was really nice, so liked that. So that was it for my normal or base glam bag, I guess. For the Glam Bag Plus, so I haven't tried two of these skincare products yet. This Gold Fatten MD. I'm just about done with my current serum, so I might give this a try. The Pixi Phenomenal Gel is kind of an interesting product, so I might have to play around with that a little bit more to see if I like it. So I believe I chose these Mighty Patch patches. And so these are definitely handy from time to time. Obviously you need like a blemish to be able to use them, so you know, hopefully, well not hopefully, if I do need them, they'll be there. And then the, what else was in this? Oh, the Dip Brow. So I really actually enjoy this product. I think I might kind of substitute it in for the Gimme Brow I have that is on its last legs. I think it's a good kind of shade for me. It's not too moussey. I think like the Glossier Boy Brow is a little bit more on the moussey side. It's not too crunchy, so I think this is a good formula that I'll enjoy using. The House Labs product, like I said, it's a very kind of specific type of product, or shade rather, and I mean it seems like it's good quality and all that. I just don't know, outside of like the holidays, how much use I'll get out of it. And then finally the Complex Culture Good Lighting Highlighter Duo. It looks like this is another cream to powder highlighter. So I was happy that I was able to pick this up at a discount. Again, I don't really remember how much I paid for it, but it was, you know, enough off to justify it. So I look forward to doing like a full face of Complex Culture coming up pretty soon. So that was it for March. Kind of a mixed bag, mixed box, I guess. April Boxycharm looks really good. I don't recall if I've seen any Ipsy spoilers for the month of April. The Ipsy Glam Bag X coming up in May, I'm a little about. I don't know if you saw that Khloe Kardashian is going to be the, what do they call it, like the influencer that curates it. She's not really a makeup artist, although she does, I don't know what her brands are or whatever, but we'll see when it comes time to review that one, how it goes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I received this month and some different subscriptions. Let me know if you're subscribed to either Ipsy or Boxycharm. I'll provide, what are they called? Referral links down below if you want to use my link to sign up. I might get a bit of a kickback if you do. If you don't want to sign up through those and just sign up through the website, that's great too. Yeah, but let me know if you received any of these products, what you think about them, or if you're interested in trying them. And until I speak to you guys next time, I hope you guys are all staying very safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you soon.